Hello guys, it is TheLCFPro. Welcome back to the very last episode of building the Diamond Minecart lab. Now in this episode I'm first of all going to be doing the power source particles, and next to that I'm also going to be doing a little bit of the biome over here, and I'm also going to explain how the rest of the biome is going to look. So let's get right into that. It's not going to be a very long episode, I guess, but yeah, let's yeah, it doesn't have to be long. Why should it have to be long? Anyway, let's get right into the power source. Of course we'll be needing some lime stained glass paints for that, and I would also advise to get another really like glowing color, like for example the block of diamond. You're going to get rid of that block anyway, so you could also even choose dirt if you want, but we need to have some blocks that we can build the paints against. So like for example if you place this, that's where you want to have your paints. So yeah, it's a bit easier than when you're building like the actual paints, which you really have to look where you place your blocks like that. This takes a bit more work and it's harder to see what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is on each like middle of the dome I'm going to extend it twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Also for the top, not the bottom by the way, the bottom isn't important. Then when we go to like the top layer over here, you also want to go to the middle of the top and you want to extend it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this looks very strange as you can see. But yeah, anyway, what we're now going to do is on each like the 4 ones, what we're going to do is we're going to extend it twice to the outside. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Okay, that's looking good. And for the smaller ones, we're going to extend it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, oh, oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Then at this point you have this this very block over here, which is like the third one from the bottom. You want to extend that one once. Alright, there we go. So this is basically the base that we're going to be using. But we need to extend it a little bit further, I believe. Yes, need to extend a bit further. So for that what we're going to do is we're going down on each corner once. That, and then we're going out twice. So basically what you need to do, build 3 blocks beneath each one. Okay, there we go. Now this all looks symmetrical and stuff, but now we're going to do the actual particles, which of course not how do you call it? Sorry, symmetrical. There we go. So yeah, what you basically need to do is just place them on the exact same spots that I'm placing them. It's very easy to see because there of course are like corners around the blocks. So yeah, just place them exactly where I placed them. This is the front, just so you know, and get started. Wrong by the way, should be over there. Alright, so there we go. Now all you basically need to do is get rid of the diamond blocks. Make sure you don't break any glass. Then it should be fine. Alright, was that everything? I believe it was. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so those are all of the particles done. Looking very great. You can barely see them, of course, because they're a bit small, thanks to the 1.9 update. But yeah, they are there. They are there, just so you know. So now I'm going to do a little bit of the biome, which is around here and around there. The rest of the biome, I'm just going to the actual world, and I'm going to show you how it will pretty much look. So over here, what you want to do is get yourself some grass blocks. Grass blocks, okay, and then you want to place it over here next to that thing, 2 over there, and then the rest is going all the way to the other side. That's basically that all of that part stuff needs to be filled up. So then we also go to the other side, which is right over here. Then we do 3 like that, then 2, then 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, then we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, oh, oops, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 over there, I believe, yeah, like that. Alright, and then it's basically because that's going to turn into a mountain. And pretty much all of this needs to become 1 layer higher. So I would say from this point all the way back. They want to fill up all of this, which is like in this area over here, until you have, yeah, this is all going to be bigger anyway. Then the next layer is, I will fill it up in the end, by the way. The next layer is going to be starting right over here, like that. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, then another 1, like this. There you go, 1 over there. Then 1. Then 2. Then 2 this way. Another 2 that way. Oh, actually 5, so 3 more. Like that. Then, oops. 2. 2. 2 and then 1. As you can see, that matches this thing over here. So it also means that everything on that layer should be filled up all the way to there. And then over here there's also a little bit of stuff starting off from this point, I believe. Yes. Okay, so by the way, make sure that this one is going to be stone slabs, like that, because that's basically everything over here is going to be 1 layer high, and then the rest goes to be 2 high. And since this is like 1 layer high, it means that needs to be a stone slab. And over here it's like that. Then extend that twice. Then 1 over there. And then you go 6 times this way. Or wait, a bit more, no, 7. Then you do 4 over here. Like that. Then 2 in the back. They're basically following this other shape. It doesn't really matter how far I go, as long as you just a little bit like follow that shape. Like that. It's a little bit ugly, but it doesn't really matter. Because I'm now quickly going to fill this part up, and then oh no, wait, the other side as well, by the way. Did I even? Yeah, I have a screenshot of that. Okay. So this one as well, and then the rest I'm just going to show you the end result. And yeah, it's better on yourself with how you want to do it. So it starts off over here, then 3 over there, then 4 over there, then 5, then 3, then 2, then 4, then 3, 2, and another 2. Okay, there we go. Then from this point, the second layer is going to be over here. Like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm now going to fill up those both layers. And then I will see you guys in a second. Let me stand somewhere. Alright, there we go. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, and there we go. As you can see, the grounds are now filled up, which makes it look like this. Over here I will also show you where I like stopped building over here, as you can see. Then I also stopped building like right beneath this area over here. You can just not walk under it. Over here, as you can see, I stopped it. But for the other side, the same story. Oh, this looks so epic, by the way. Over here I managed to stop it like, no, I didn't manage anything. I just stopped it like right over here behind the, beneath the hallways. Over here, now what is really important to note is that over here you can see a full dirt layer. But the actual ground's already stopped over here. So that means that you want to make it continue as far as you can until you like manage to get to the actual ground. Also the stone, because otherwise you have this dirt, which is of course not the case. So this over here is even going to be going all the way to the ground, like this, because as you can see the ground level is over here. So yeah, just basically how you need to do it. Now I'm of course not going to do all of that right now, but yeah, just so you know, over here for example, this is where it stops. Okay, there we go. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to the actual world and I'm going to slowly fly around and show you everything you need to know in order to make the biome look as much as the real one. Because like I already said, my biome isn't 100% exactly the same, because there's of course way too less footage of that. But I did manage to get it like looking exactly the same, although it's not, but it looks almost exactly the same. So let me quickly go there and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, there we go. The biome is still loading in, as you can see, looking great. This is the actual world, as you can see. Now I'm just going to tell you how the hills look and where the trees are and all of that stuff. So as you can see over here, there's this tree is actually exactly the same as the original one. I managed to rebuild it totally, which is like right next to the door, a really important tree, as you can see. Then there's also a tree over here, which I didn't make because it kind of ruins the whole view. I prefer to have no tree over here, but the original one has a tree over here. Then it's also important to note this tree is also 100% exactly the same, which is over here. I'll quickly fly up so you can try to rebuild it if you want, but if not, you can just so you know that there's a tree over there. This side looks from the bottom, from this side. It's pretty high up, as you can see, pretty high up. So there's a tree as well. Then here's where we left off, and as you can see, it goes higher and higher and higher until we're at the satellite dish. Now it's really important to know that there's like a tree on the left, as well as a mountain and a mountain on the right. Pretty important mountains because you can really see them very good. Then there's this random tree, which isn't very important to know. Yeah, pretty much as soon as you start from this lab, everything goes higher and higher up, and then as soon as you're like on the level where the first domes ends, so that's where the first dome pretty much ends, that's where you want to start going into the actual mountains, because as you can see over here the whole floor is grass. Then as soon as you get on the level of the domes, it's like grass mixed with some stones here and there. And then as soon as you're above the domes, that's where you want to get started with building some actual mountains. And of course the satellite dish. Then if we go this way, there's also some trees like next to it. It's not too important, but yeah, there's some pretty huge trees. Make sure that they're huge. They're really huge to make. Then this part which I already showed you guys. As you can see, it's going higher and higher up over here, the farther you come. And as you can see, when we go to this like inside plane over here, from this point as well, everything gets higher and higher. And that's because of course the ground level of this dome is way higher than the other ones. So you want to make sure that you're building up until you're at this level. And it also means that you need to build up this way, because there's of course also this staircase over here, which is like floating in the air if you don't build it up. So just slowly here and there go one layer higher, make it look a bit natural. I know it's really hard, but I'm pretty sure you guys can do that. Then yeah, there's this part over here, where there's a lot of trees, like overhanging. What else is important to know? This path really doesn't really go anywhere, it just stops over here, because there's no footage of the end of the path. Over here is pretty much the same story. As you know, over here is now there's now a mountain, but on the empty version there's like this outstanding part with just treasure room. Make sure you of course build a full mountain around that, like this. And this is all ground level. Wait a second, I gotta sneeze. No, never mind, I didn't have to. Or nah, I'm half in a sneeze or not. So this is pretty much the ground level of the flatland. And as soon as you get to the back of the dome, that's where you want to build up and up and up and up until you like cover up the whole treasure room. And then it's basically once again mountains and trees and all that stuff mixed with stone. Make sure you also place a lot of bushes around the place and grass. Just spray around with bone meal, that always works, it makes it look way better. Then if we go to the back, which is like the least important part, as you can see it's also like way more unnatural. That's where you just need to like build up and up and up like mountains. Nothing is too special basically. As you can see, it's really empty as well. Yeah, the back doesn't really matter that much else. This really looks epic, by the way. Bit of world edit glitches, which I really like. Let me go back. And there we go. But I'm pretty sure that if you're building this in creative mode, it's going to take a lot of time. So it's really up to you if you do want to do this or not. I used a lot of world edit for this, for the biome, because it was just way too much work to do otherwise. But if you want to do it, yeah, this is like the explanation of how you should do it a little bit. So just build up and up and up the higher you come to that dome. Alright guys, that's also the end of this series actually. The whole series, not only the episode, the whole series is now done. That's really epic. It took me a lot of time. I think it's almost been a half year since I like started with building and finished this very last episode. Which is really great. It's actually my first finished series. I'm not sure about that, but it could be. So yeah, I think this is a nice moment for a cinematic. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching my series. It was an absolute honor to make Dr. Trayor's lab, or the Diamond Miner's lab. As you can see, he also joined me as well. Trayor's, how are you doing? Is everything okay? I already thought so, of course. Finally back in his old lab. So guys, that's the end of the series. A few last things. Make sure to let me know if you finished the lab, because I would like to know when it's finished. You can send me screenshots on Twitter, you can mail me your screenshots, whatever you want. I would really like to see it. Also make sure to comment what you want to see me build next, for buildings of course, seeing as I'm still going to be making other buildings. Yeah, is that it? Is there anything else I need to say? What was it? That really things. So yeah, of course, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to share the video with your friends as well. And yeah, just let me know if everything worked out. I will see you guys in another project. Do you want to say anything, Taurus? Alright. Anyway guys, later.